66.41, that may well be enough, but she'll come back for a second attempt to try and get over 68 metres.
So our first individual track action in the sunshine, ready to get underway. Round one of the women's 200 metres.
On track, it's time to meet the competitors who need 1 of 6 in the women's.
There's a couple of records for you, including the world record, that phenomenal 21.34 back in 1998. And here's the start list then for heat number 1. The Canadian doesn't start in lane number 6. Zoe Sherar, a DNS. And it'll be the first 3 and the next 6 fastest that'll go forward to the semi-finals tomorrow night. Satu Kamara from Sierra Leone will start in lane number 8. In her 3rd Commonwealth Games. Chloe David of Vanuatu joined us in lane number 7, 17 years old. No one in 6. And in lane number 5, Christine Mboma from Namibia, the world number 4 this year. The 19-year-old has had injury problems since May this year, but she's back in the mix and here in Birmingham. Ndoro of Kenya will start in lane number 4. She's in her 3rd Commonwealth Games, very experienced, under 23 seconds this year. Ella Connolly of Australia, the 22-year-old, ran in the World Championships recently for Australia. And inside Connolly in lane number 2, Ori Njado of Gambia, running the heats of the 100 metres here and back for the 200 metres event. So as I mentioned, the first 3 and the next 6 fastest. So therefore, as you see on the graphic, the top 24 needed to move forward to the semi-finals. And everybody waiting to see what shape Christine Mboma, the Namibian, is in lane number 5. 21.87 seconds this year, but had that thigh injury back in May in a race in Nairobi. Got back into training, though, in late June. And sits very high on the world ranking list with that 21.87 clocking, as you would expect, under the magical 22-second barrier. But they're waiting patiently here. Had that slight delay, didn't we? With the issues and the false start of the men's decathlon 100 metres. There's Ella Connolly, the Australian, 22.95 this year. And a 23.27 clocking in her heat at the World Championships in Oregon. Coached by Gary Patterson.
On your mark.
And now they're being brought to their marks by the starter. Heat number 1 then in the women's 200 metres. Some athletes coming back from their 100-metre exploits, some athletes concentrating just on this 200-metre event. And the fastest in the field in lane 5, Mboma of Namibia. There she is.
Set.
So a silence falls across Alexander Stadium. A nice clean start on this one. Connolly going well in lane number 3 for Australia. Kamara running nicely on the outside. But it's the Australian Ella Connolly who's going to lead into the home straight. The top 3 guaranteed a place in the semi-final. Mboma now, though, puts her foot down and will come away as our first heat winner. The Australian will finish in 2nd, 23.20 seconds. No wind at all at the Alexander Stadium here this morning. And Christine Mboma gets the job done. And that was expected, Steph Reed, when you look at the rankings, but she's had the injury problems, but looked pretty good there.
It did look really good. I think, actually, I want to start with Connolly. I thought that was such, a 200 meters is known as an endurance sprint event, but that does not mean that you conserve your energy at the start. You have to get out. But then what Mboma did really well, the way that you carry that momentum is you have that beautiful, efficient stride, even when you're tired. It's a great race from both of them.
Christine Mboma, the Olympic silver medalist in Tokyo last year. But here you go, Steph. As you say, Connolly got out really well round the bend.
She did. You have to drive hard those first 50 meters. As I said, there's no time to conserve energy here. And then as you come off the bend, that's when you really want to, they call it a slingshot. That's when you straighten up and get into your full flow. And that is when we really see Mboma come into her own. And as you say, you never know when an athlete is coming back from injury. Hamstrings are very important, and we don't know how they're going to react, but I think that is a clear sign. Mboma has come, and as you say, she's just focused on the 200 here. 4 of the other women in the heat did the 100 heats also. And it was an interesting, what Tim was saying, the advice from Linford Christie about how to manage your emotions as you come through the heats in a championship.
Does she look totally comfortable? Not for me. We'll see what she's got when the semi-finals come. But when you've run sub 22 seconds and you've got the talent, the semis onwards is when it matters. Mboma then 23.20 seconds, along with Connolly and Ndoro, the automatic qualifiers from Heat 1.
Oh my goodness, what a shocking performance. This is unreal. I gonna know, like, guys, the women's 200 meters at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Please like the video. Guys, believe me, never seen this. For the first time in history of track and field events, Namibia dominates, beating Kenya, Australia, Canada, and the field in a 200-meter race. And guys, if you are of the contrary, let me know at the comment section down below here. Let me know where you have ever seen Namibia destroying Kenya, Australia, and Canada in the field in women's 200 meters race. Guys, this was a shocking performance. The women's 200 meter at the Commonwealth Games delivered a stunning shot that left fans in disbelief. Guys, in a well-packed field, some of the world giant in sprinting, Canada, Kenya, Australia, Gambia, Sri Lanka, just to mention. Namibian sprint sensation Christine Mboma dominated the race, powering to victory in time of 23.2720 seconds, leaving a very strong field behind. Australian Ella Connolly gave a solid performance to claim second place in time of 23.56 seconds, while Kenyan's Millicent Ndoro finished third in time of 24.03 seconds. Canadian Zoe Sherar unfortunately did not finish the race after a dramatic moment in the track. A dominant run from Namibian Queen of Sprint, Christine Mboma. A strong competition from Australia and Kenya. Unexpected drama with Canada. This race, women's 200 meter, proves once again why athletics is full of surprise. And guys, believe me, this brilliant sprinter from Namibia, Christine Mboma, born in May 2003, is a Namibian sprinter who competes in the 100 meters and 200 meters. At the age of 18, she won a silver medal in the 200 meter at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games, becoming the first ever Namibian woman to win an Olympic medal and breaking the world under 20 and African seniors record. Mboma also won the event at the 2021 World Under 20 Championships at Diamond League final, improving her record mark to 21.78 seconds. Guys, she is a very brilliant and a stunning sprinter from Namibia. In 2021, the 18-year-old set an unratified World Under 20 and Africa senior record of 48.54 seconds in the 400 meters, which made her the 7th fastest woman of all time at the event. Prior to the Tokyo Games, World Athletics had announced that Mboma and fellow Namibian sprinter Beatrice Masiringi would not be allowed to compete at the female classification in events between 400 meters and 1 mile due to its regulation on testosterone level for athletes with XY disorder of sex development. Christine Mboma has joined the Christine Mboma has joined the American-based International Charity Sport Marketing and Managing Agency. Guys, it was such a very, very impressive track and field event. The women's 200 meters at the Commonwealth Games 2022 in Birmingham. And guys, believe me, this brilliant sprinter from Namibia proved once again why she is a sprinter or athlete to watch in future. Bye bye for now. Blessings.